VanCam. This is VanCam you waited for. Steve, you're talking to the expert, mate. 2 fingers, lube them up, yeah? And then you want to start sticking them in. You know, ease it in gently. Failing that, you want to get yourself a knife. Try sticking that in gently and the disc should come out. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of the heart. How are you doing, everybody? My name is Kev Ashford and you are very welcome to this week's edition of the Not World Famous. Oh yeah, it's VanCam. No, that's ANCAM actually, get rid of that. Anyway, it is VanCam. If you're watching it live, it is the premiere. Sorry it's a bit later on the Friday tonight. That's because I've been watching some film with some fantastic beasts in or whatever. It's to do with the wife, not me. I just go along because I can sneak a few drinks in and have a sneaky few and eat popcorn and shit. Living the life, living the life. What I will say is last week the super chat was up and running. Couple of people to thank really quickly. We've got Dave Birtwhistle who said, because we didn't meet up one time in Manchester, give me a £5. I said, get yourself a pint. Sion Jones, again, second week on the run, a £5. He said, get yourself a pint as well. I tell you one thing, lads, the finest of plate here. Drink tastes so much better when somebody else buys it for you. That wasn't the end of the generosity. Somebody called Gungshi put in 300,000 NTs, whatever they were, and the comment section was alive, man. People like, what is it? And I was like, I said, listen, if that is £300,000, if it works out, I am calling this VanCam game. I'm quitting, you know what I mean? I'm giving up this job. But that's why I'm back this week anyway. But thank you very much to Gungshi. It equated to £7.50, which is a new record. He said, you should team up with Flying Pig sometime. You're both YouTube legend. I like Jose's antics at cheering myself. Nothing wrong with it. Mourinho is the only one that gets in trouble for it. It's bullshit. And you, my friend, are absolutely bob on. Yes, we will discuss the Manchester derby where we were outplayed, out everything. And if there was ever one time that Marouane Fellaini could have got sent off and I would not, you know, I wouldn't have given him any shit. In fact, I would have classed him as a legend. It was Raheem Sterling at the end, turned in to Michael Flatley, started deciding to do a river dance. Total disrespect. Matter wasn't happy, but come on, lads. Fellaini went charging in and I thought, here's his moment. I don't give a shit if he gets banned or whatever. Just fly in and crack him off the side of the head with the elbow. It didn't happen because Fellaini works in mysterious ways, as we well know, yeah. And the show could be dominated by Marouane Fellaini, yeah. Anyway, everything that's coming up should have scrolled along the bottom of the screen. It is the usual shit. If you're new, fair play to you, but there's only one place to start this week, and it isn't the empty hand. Oh, it's a cheap blow again. Yeah, well, they had the last laugh. They beat us 3-1. Anyway, let's try and pick the spirits up, literally. We're going to do Fellaini Watch. Let's see what the former bushy-haired bastard has been at this week. Great ball in. Here's a big man. No! You bushy-head. Okay, this is Fellaini Watch. And first of all, at the Etihad, I think we all knew as United fans, the minute Marouane's name was on that in a midfield with Matic and Herrera, it was just never gonna work. And even Mourinho come out after the match and said he didn't want to play Marouane from the start. He wanted to bring him on as a sub. Oh yeah, that's what I've been saying all the time. Marouane Fellaini is an expensive plan B player, which basically means when things aren't going right, you bring him on, he comes in, throws a few elbows about like he did at Juventus. Yes, fair enough, he changed the game. But we're playing against Manchester City, the champions, and we're expecting this dickhead to do something in the middle of the park. David Silva, Bernardo Silva, running the park. I've said it many times before on Fellaini Watch. This guy just cannot play football. And only in work the other day, Brendan, a lad in the office, he called me back in. He said, Kev, I've got an apology to make to you. I said, what, Brendan? What is it, mate? He said, Fellaini is shit. And that's because he's always stood up for him. He said, me Fellaini Watch is too harsh on him. But even Brendan now is saying Fellaini's shit. Of course he's shit. And then we get the mind-boggling thing of a tweet. Yes, a tweet. What day is it? Yes, my watch does tell the time and the date because it's a Casio. The 14th, he tweets out, new hair, new year. It's the 14th of November. New Year's not, you know, it's the 1st of January's New Year. And then he puts hashtag birthday tomorrow. He's shaved the bush. I'm infuriated by this, man. His birthday's not even until the 22nd, like Lucy on Twitter pointed out. And what's he gone and done? Shaved the bush! He's done this to piss me off. I'm telling you. He's thinking, Fellaini, what? £8 that was off eBay. Man's not happy. Of course I'm not. Apart from the fact that he looks scary as shit. And there's one reason he did grow the bush was to hide them massive ears. People might say, Kev, your ears are pretty big. Yeah, but I don't cover them up. And neither's he now. I just don't get it, Marwan. What are you doing to yourself? A fresh start. It's not even your birthday tomorrow. He's trying to claim his birthday's on the 15th. He's a week off. I'm feeling bad for him, man. There's something going on. He might have problems or something, this man. Oh, I don't know. Apart from being really shit at football, he doesn't know what day his birthday's on, and now he's gone and shaved the one glorious thing about him, which was the bush. And yes, it is autumn, and trees lose their leaves. But come on, Marwan! That bush had special powers. There was things living in there that should not have been allowed out into existence, and now you've set them free. So I hope you're happy with yourself, because I'm fuming. Fellaini Watch is gonna have to take a whole new angle. I can't shave my head. Yes, Marwan. I mean, has things really come to this? Has it actually come to this? Because what I've done, I was having a mooch in the old glove box down there and I found some gaffer tape. Yeah? So Marwan thinks if I shave the hair, Fellaini Watch stops, Kev can't wear the bushy hair. Well, I've just got to wrap some gaffer tape round my head, mate. Because that's what your hair looks like at the minute. The thing is, superhuman powers have been lost by shaving the bush. Take this into consideration. If Superman couldn't fly, all of a sudden he couldn't fly. And he couldn't, like, burn objects with his eyes. The vision, the X-ray vision. Do you know what I mean? He's just some dickhead in a cape and knee-high boots prancing around. You know, he's going to get bullied. That's what's going to happen. We could have just spoke about this, Marwan. You could have looked me up on MySpace or Bebo or anything. Such drastic measures to shave your hair. I can't believe you've done this, man. That is Fellaini Watch. Not got a bloody clue how I'm going to get this off my head. I really did not think that one through. But anyway, we'll crack on like the true professional I am. That was Fellaini Watch, and next we're going to fire straight into the big VanCam debate, so make sure you get involved. And I'm just going to drive and think about how the fuck to get this off my head.
The big VanCam debate!
Oh yeah! This is the big VanCam debate. Now last week it was on Jose Mourinho, and it was back to the memorable night in Turin where somehow Man United beat Juventus 2-1. At the end, Mourinho come on, huff on my face and ear-cut the crowd because of all the shit he was taking. I asked a simple question: liked it or didn't like it? 97% said they liked it. And that proves that last week I said, what's the big fuss, man? Players celebrate like this and it's never in the press. But because it's Mourinho, because Man United sell papers, it was made a big thing of. The old, or whatever that was anyway. Let's move it on to this week. This is such an easy one to do. In the events of this week, Marwan Fellaini shaving his head. It's got to be on the big man, yeah? It is International Weekend, so there's no football, so we'll just do it on Marwan Fellaini, and it's a simple one this week. It is, are you ready for this? Let me just think about this for 1 minute. Hair is lush, or bring back the bush, yeah? Are you having that? Yeah, you know you are, yeah? Hair is lush, or hashtag bring back the bush. I know what side of the fence I'm sitting on. And bring back that Bush, yeah? Because he's totally thrown me this week. The Bush needs to return. Need to say more. The man has lost his special powers and he looks like an absolute dick now. Well, he did before anyway, but he looks even worse now. So, yeah, there is no sitting up on that fence. Why would you want to sit up there? People are going to laugh and they're certainly going to start talking. Make a decision. Like it, you like the, you know, what, I don't even know what I'm saying. I said it before. There's an eye up here. Just click on it and get involved. I'll let you know the result next week. I'm sure this one could be close. Could be a landslide. Who knows? You lot know. So get involved.
The big VanCam debate.
That was the big VanCam debate. Make sure you get involved. Cast your vote. Are you digging Fellaini's hair, or do you think he looks like a big bag of wank, which is what I think anyway. Right, let's get straight into CockStroker of the week and find out who's took the top spot home this week. There is a top 3. Let me know if you agree with it. Let's run this shit.
The CockStroker of the week.
This is CockStroker of the week. We've got I don't know why I'm doing that fast. We have got a top 3 this week. There was so many that I could have actually gone for. But number 3 is Gareth Southgate, the guy who looks a bit like a dwarf or something out of Harry Potter. This is because he handed Fabian Delph the captain's armband. Yes. Oh yes, he's number 3. Number 2 is the FA. Now, this was for a multitude of reasons. Apart from the fact that they brought Wayne Rooney back, which I totally agree with the fact of Wayne Rooney. Nothing against him. I just think it's the fact that they were struggling to sell tickets. Apparently, it was boosted by 30,000 when they announced that Wayne Rooney was going to play. But that's just a little bugbearer for me. Richard Scudamore to get a £5 million golden handshake to say thank you for doing his job. Yeah, Richard Scudamore from the FA will leave. He was on 2.5 million a year anyway. Apparently he was, you know, responsible for getting the great TV details, deals that all the clubs have profited from. All the clubs have, you know, spent on players and stuff and making the league better. But anybody could have done that. Sky TV just threw daft money at the Premier League anyway, and now they've asked every club in the Premier League to put £250,000 in to make up this £5 million farewell gesture for doing his job. What's all that about? But the best one, and sorry for pausing, I've just got to find this one. It is the FA again. The headline this week was, referee suspended after playing rock, paper, scissors for kickoff instead of coin toss. Now, this person, David McNamara, has actually been suspended from the FA for 21 days. So a month, because he forgot to bring the coin out. Now, this was a televised game involving Manchester City and Reading, the women's football team. He's come out, he knows it's on telly and that. Shit, forgot the coin. You know what I mean? Let's do a bit of old school rock, paper, scissors. Now, I like that. I think he's used his loaf. You know, he's thinking outside the box. Let's crack on and get on with it. But no, the FA statement said the referee forgot his coin, and in that moment in a TV game, he was really pushed for time. It was a moment of madness. A moment of madness is going home with Vanessa Feltz and boning her and getting her pregnant. That's a moment of madness. Another one was Eric Cantona jumping in the crowd, kung fu kicking, you know, that fan. Roy Keane on outfit, Inga Haaland. They are moments of madness. Forgetting a coin to bring on the pitch is not a moment of madness. And for that reason, the FA this week are number 2. Number 1 this week is a Manchester City fan who was actually captured outside the empty ad. Oh, he's got it in again. It's a low blow. But on a serious matter, this was Cheeky Sport, who I actually really like. And Cheeky Sport Joel, who, how could you not like him, man? But anyway, he's outside the ground asking a few City fans after the game a few questions. They're all coming past, giving it the big, and we've won the league already, you know, and all this. Fair enough. That's what you get when you get these fan cams and that. You get people that are very excited outside the ground, or if you're a United fan, you're really pissed off. But one City fan took it far beyond belief. I couldn't believe it when I actually seen it. Now, this has actually made the news. Apparently, Stormzy retweeted it and stuff. this fan actually said to Cheeky Sport Joel, and he wasn't doing anything bad, he's just asking the guy his opinion. He said, yeah, you know, City have won the league and that. Joel was like, you know, really? You think they've won it already? And he said, I'll send your family money in Africa. Now, the video should come up here. It's absolutely shocking. Let's just get it for a second.
I'll send some money to your family in Africa.
An absolute fuckwit. And that's why he is CockStroker of the week this week. Down with that kind of shit. Why be racist? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not going to tar all City fans with the same brush. A lot of people will be out there saying, typical City fan, they're all the same and that. They're not. We've all got knobhead fans, and this is Man City's. What an absolute dickhead. Do you know what? It's gone viral, this clip. I hope that they find him and he gets the absolute shit kicked out of him. I don't condone violence, but in this situation, Kev is. That's CockStroker of the week.
Come on, seriously?
There's no holes, mate. We're champions.
Oh, mate. It's not even December yet. Can you really be saying that?
100%. I put you. I'll send some.
There's no reason why we won't.
I'll send some money to your family in Africa. I'll send some money to your family in Africa.
CockStroker of the week.
That was CockStroker of the week. Let me know if you agree. What an absolutely bad bell end that Man City fan was. Anyway, we're going to end off and round up with your comments. Chance for you, shower wankers, to have your say. So we'll have a look and see what the VanCam community has been saying. Okie dokie, so push for time again at work today. Your comments is coming from where the magic happens. This week, Calm in the Eye of the Storm said, hey Kev, keep up the great work, bro. Joy to watch. This time next year, you'll have 10,000 subs. Imagine that, yo. Hopefully, I can get to 10,000. Got to get to 3 first. That'll be the next one. Hopefully, we're going to do something with Vallandigham, the main man. We'll get him on for a 3,000 special. David Conreen, who is an absolute legend himself, the Wivenshaw Raver, said, yes, Kev, anybody that gives me their device is getting subscribed to you and the mighty Van Cambridge, including my mother. The way I see it, I'm doing them a favour. That is a good call, actually. Anyone leaves a phone getting about or lying about, just get on it, you know, subscribe. It's done. You've done your business and Kev's happy as well. Dave Birtwhistle, full of legends tonight, said, might grace the live chat for a bit, then I'm off to collect Mrs. Burt. Could you do a shout out on the next video for Kyle Senior, new subscriber, thanks to me, I'm spreading the word. Also tell his brother Sean, whose fantasy football name is El Fenomeno, after R9, his favourite player. Cheers, big ears. Fair play, Mr. Birtwhistle. And again, if you're watching tonight on the live one, it is a bit of a late one. And like I said earlier, I totally appreciate the super chat donations. It's great, man. John Vallandigham, royalty. He said, and one more thing. I think everybody should donate to the great VanCam. Let's go, guys. Kev worked hard on and off VanCam and deserves the encouragement. Loving it. Feeling the love, everyone. Thank you very much. There were so many messages this week. I just can't get through them all, but I do my best. Lee on the old Twitter, Logs1 or Log On or whatever, said, Crawler just done the business in the fight. Good fight, sorry. VanCam, best United channel on YouTube. Red Army! Yeah, Red Army indeed. Right towards the end, Alex Rudd at Rudd718 said, this Premier season is having a toll on you, Kev. He says he's a bit worried. Cheeky bastard. Macaulay Culkin. I swear he's one scary mofo, man. There's a reason Macaulay Culkin was in that film Home Alone. That's why they left him at home, because they knew he was going to grow into that. Scary, man. Alexander Martin Jones said, hey, Kevin, loving the new outfit. Cheeky bastard. Cheeky. I'm not having that. Look at that for a tash. We always have to finish on a bad point, don't we? Anyway, make sure you subscribe, like, share, do all that shit. And like I said, I love every single one of you. I've got things to do now, so I better get off. But make sure that you subscribe. I'm saying the same shit again, aren't I? Twitter at KevinAshford7, Instagram KevinAshford7, and the Facebook page is dropped in again. That is at Kev's VanCam. So make sure you get involved. Thanks everyone. This was a bit of a rush VanCam this week, so it might not be, you know, the usual shit hot standards that I've reached, but you know, it's building VanCam. It's taking time, but I'm getting there. I don't know where, but yeah, it's all right anyway. No match this weekend, so enjoy. Just have a good one and keep safe, yeah?